Hi guys, VeggieGamer back, and I hope you all had a good week. I wasn't going to put out a vlog today because I'm really late. I usually put them out on Saturdays, but I've been really busy this weekend, so I wasn't sure if I was going to put one out. But I thought I'd just do a roundup video. Obviously, now we have the full Five Nights at Freddy's World picture coming 2016, according to the image. And I thought I'd just give my final thoughts on it. I'm guessing this is going to be the last update that we have for a while until like maybe the DLC for 4, which I'm not even sure if it's still happening or not. I actually have no idea. But yeah, it says 2016, and in my last video I was kind of like saying, is this real? Is this actually happening? Now that we have a date, now we have all the animatronics that have been changed and everything like that, I think it's definitely happening, guys. If Scott is trolling us here, then he's probably going to annoy quite a few people, because this actually looks like a really cool idea. One thing that I don't believe is that Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is going to be the last one. Not that I've finished it, but I've heard that it actually raises a lot of questions rather than answers, that many. So I presume that we will have more in the future. But I think that this is kind of Scott's way of changing the way that the games are monetized and so on. And I think that actually makes a lot of sense. Obviously, he gets really criticised for releasing games every few months. I mean, I think that's brilliant. I think that the reason why he does that is because he feels that the bubble is going to burst at some point, that these games are going to lose interest at some point, and so he's getting everything that he can out as fast as possible before that happens. And turning that over to an RPG, what I presume will be a monetized, like a freemium game potentially, makes a lot of sense financially and for the business, if you will. I think that if we got to like Five Nights at Freddy's 8 and they were still the same sort of horror games, there really wouldn't be that much interest. And like I said in the previous video, I feel that these characters have transcended the horror genre. I think that people appreciate them and love them for just their characters, and so I think that it's actually a really smart move what he's doing, changing the genre of the series. I do still believe that we will have a Five Nights at Freddy's 5 horror game, but it may be a while. It may depend on how well Five Nights at Freddy's World goes down. I presume that it's going to be monetized, and if it's not monetized, sorry, freemium. And if it is freemium, then what you can do is you can put out updates every couple of months with new characters, maybe new skins, maybe new abilities and everything like that, to keep interest coming back and keep the money rolling in. And so I think from Scott's point of view, it actually makes a lot of sense changing this series over to the RPG genre. Let me know what you think though, guys, because I'm sure that some people are horrified by the idea that we won't be having, like, apparently we won't be having a horror Five Nights at Freddy's game. But to me, I think it actually makes sense. So now moving over to the actual picture itself, there's a couple of surprises in there, a couple of things that I really like, a couple of things I'm not too 100% sure on. One thing which I pointed out in, I think, my maybe in the Foxy video, maybe just been the previous video that I did for this site, was that there was no Shadow Bonnie. Now, Shadow Bonnie has now been added. He's very hidden away. He's like behind Wrecked Foxy and a Balloon Girl. I'm guessing that's her name, although she's not carrying a girl. Maybe she's something else. I don't know. But he's now been added. The big face Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has been removed, which I think is interesting. I guess that turning that into like one of these like cute little toy-like characters really wouldn't make that much sense, so maybe it's just for that reason. There's no purple guy, technically. Obviously, you know, those of us who know a little bit about the story know that there is technically a purple guy there, but no actual purple guy. And I find that interesting, because obviously we have the crying child now. So I'm surprised that we don't have a very computerized, you know, purple guy like he is on Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Yeah, I'm surprised that he's not there. We have the plates, guys. We had the plates, and this is the point where I thought, come on, Scott, what the hell? Okay, so we have the plates, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, maybe there is a point where like these guys move in one of the games, but I'm pretty sure that they are literally just plates stuck to a wall. But those are actually going to be characters in this now, which I think it's cool. It's quite surreal, to tell you the truth, but you know, why not? At the end of the day, why not? What else have we got? We also have what I've been told is called Spring Bonnie. Now, I don't know why that is. I mean, from what I know, with the limited knowledge that I have of this character, is that it should technically be called Golden Bonnie? Is that not right? Because it's basically the counterpart to Golden Freddy. I'm probably getting this completely wrong, guys. The problem with me is that I've basically played through 1 till 3, only the 5 nights, and then I've only done like the first 2 nights of Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and so there's a lot of stuff which I still actually don't know about the games. But from what I hear, Spring Bonnie is basically Golden Bonnie's counterpart, who then becomes Springtrap when it's left in the restaurant for a long time. And its design is very interesting here. This is a female, isn't it, guys? I mean, I know that like the toy versions, the males have eyelashes as well, but again, if it's the counterpart to Golden Freddy doesn't have eyelashes, and so this is a very feminine-looking Bonnie, if you know what I mean. Which I guess is cool. It makes me look at Springtrap in a slightly different light, I must admit, but I think that's cool. I think that there aren't really that many female characters on this game, so I think adding in a couple more is pretty cool. Also, we have Full Body Mangle, which I think is awesome. I think that's such a great idea to include him or her. I know there's a lot of debate over what exactly it is. I tend to call it her, but at the end of the day, I've said before, it doesn't really matter, guys. It's an animatronic at the end of the day. It doesn't technically have a gender. But anyway, it looks very, very cool. I'm really glad that that's got added in a proper working Mangle without it being ripped to pieces, because I always did wonder what this Foxy, I guess you'd call it, would actually look like. So she looks very cool in my opinion. One question mark that I have, and this is kind of bothering me to tell you the truth, guys. Five Nights at Freddy's 1, I am sure that Bonnie is purple in it. Now, obviously, when Five Nights at Freddy's 2 came out, we had the blue toy Bonnie, and I thought, okay, I guess light purple isn't really that light, so changing it to blue is fine. But in this image, Bonnie is blue. Is Bonnie actually meant to be blue in Five Nights at Freddy's 1? Because I'm pretty sure that it looks very, very purple in it. All the fan art that I've seen for it is purple. It looks purple on Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the wrecked one. But yeah, it's really odd that, because this is actually Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in this toy version, and Scott has chosen for it to be blue. Maybe I've always just got that wrong, guys, but I've always seen Bonnie as blue. The asshole. I don't like Bonnie, guys. If you're new to my channel, you'll know that I don't like Bonnie, basically because he always kills me. I think original Chica looks completely ridiculous on this. I mean, she looks brilliant, but I think that she looks like an Armand character. It's like if you take the original Chica and mix her with Wallace from Wallace and Gromit, you basically get this looking Chica. I think she looks great, guys, but I can't not laugh at her when I look at her face. I think she looks hilarious. Also, I'd say that by far the best looking cute world animatronic, has to be Plushtrap. He looks freaking awesome. I want a Plushtrap that looks like that, guys. Seriously, he looks badass. I really, really like him. I think that if I was to choose a worse looking one, like obviously the plate ones don't really count because they just look exactly as they did in the games. If I was to choose one which I think kind of doesn't really look that great, it would probably be the puppet, just because it looks so bloody different. The puppet is a pretty terrifying image. Its face on its own is pretty creepy. But this puppet looks like he's having a whale of a time. He looks like so happy. I don't know what he's so happy about, but he's definitely having a whale of a time. I don't know, guys. It's something about his face. I think he looks great, but at the same time, it kind of looks silly. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. If you have any other thoughts on this image, or if you see any updates, or if you spotted anything that I haven't noticed, let me know in the comments, guys. Tell me which animatronic you think looks the best. Tell me which animatronic you think doesn't really look the way that you'd expect him to be. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. If you're new here, then please subscribe. I do plenty of these vlogs about Five Nights games. I do lots of indie games, lots of horror games. I basically play the games that you guys suggest. So if you have an idea for a game, leave it in the comments and let me know. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've been a VeggieGamer, and I'll see you next time.